Hello everybody, Aaron here, and welcome to Nancy Drew Message in a Haunted Mansion. I'm with Lolian,
Hey guys.
and this is the next experience we're having.
It's a good way to put it.
Yep, so we're gonna jump in.
Hi, it's Nancy Drew. Welcome to my latest cyber mystery, Message in a Haunted Mansion. Choose your difficulty level to start off. If you're new to adventure games, you might want to click on the tutorial button to learn how to play the game.
Are we new to adventure games?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. We're gonna be playing this on Junior Detective just because this is more to have fun than anything else. So Junior Detective it is.
Dear Bess, hello from stormy San Francisco. This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love the room I'm in. It's full of old Chinese furnishings and some interesting knickknacks. The owner of the house, Rose Green, is a friend of Hannah and asked me to come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month. But from what I gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just bad luck, or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out. Love, Nancy.
Okay. Something possibly more sinister at work, eh? Sounds like just the thing. So assumedly this is our room. Ooh, dragons.
Nice.
It's stuck.
Okay then, Nancy.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order, when the 4-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his ray, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders.
So if you notice here, there's a letter in basically each one of those sentences that is highlighted. Are you taking notes over there?
I am.
Okay.
I got it all.
Cool. Anything over on the dresser? No. Hey, look, luggage. Is
It's locked.
that what this is, Nancy? Accident? Why so many? House Chinese antique decorations. Who's who? Rose, owner of the house. Interesting. So this is kind of precursor to a lot of the things that we'll see in the later games.
Yeah.
Don't really see anything else over here. Ooh, what's this? Dragon. Daughters of Diligence earn the gold of 9 dragons. And then a symbol.
When the 10 daughters are reunited in order.
Right. So I should probably write down that symbol.
Yeah. Interesting how Nancy actually, if you click on it, kind of tells you which line that goes to.
Right, because one of the other words is golden.
Mm-hmm. Or gold.
Yeah. That says gold, but the word is
It's
the other
gold.
word's golden.
It's gold.
Are you sure? Because the poem said golden.
Yes, but if you look, EN is not highlighted.
Oh, I gotcha.
So, looks like there's a day-night system in this one,
Right.
which we did see in the previous game that we played. Don't see much else here right now. So I guess we'll go down and talk to Rose, assumedly.
Yeah. Probably good to touch bases with the owner of the house.
Yeah, probably. Paintings. Creek.
Oh. Which, isn't there like a specific side that is kind of death?
Yes. Kind of. Only towards the end.
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here. We can really use your help, seeing how far we are behind schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
Why are you so far behind schedule?
I sure am. This house must have quite a history. What do you know about it?
Not very much, but Abby found some interesting old papers that might give us clues about the history of the house. They're in the parlor if you want to take a peek. There's also an old-time saloon in the basement, so it's possible the house was once a hotel.
Interesting.
It's pretty cool.
So if this is a... Is this a Victorian era house is what we're saying?
Yeah.
Interesting. So it's in San Francisco, so it must have been one of the ones that wasn't destroyed by the San Francisco fire.
Yeah.
Last night, you mentioned some accidents. What exactly happened?
I don't know where to begin. It started out with some small but irritating things. But then the scaffolding collapsed, and just last week we had a gas leak. I really don't know whether I can stand much more of this. I would love to have a week without any accidents.
Just a week without any accidents?
It's all she needs.
I can understand your frustration, Rose. Do you think it's just bad luck?
I'm not one to believe in bad luck, but it's been one thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations, but his rates are so affordable. I sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground. Enough chit-chat. Hannah tells me you're a real pro with puzzles. Take a look in the corner. Those wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor. Abby and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing you around, but everyone posts their schedule here in the dining room. It's kind of like Command Central. Let me know how far you get with that puzzle. And thanks again for helping us, Nancy.
Interesting. New American Bed and Breakfast Monthly. Catnapping. Classical revival. Huh, interesting. So she said everyone posts their schedules. Similarly, that's this.
Yeah.
Yep, so there's Lewis, noon to 5 p.m. Charlie, 8 to 5 p.m. And Abby, out from 3 to 6. Interesting. Sometimes with these games, how do I... There we go.
What was Abby's schedule, just out of
She is
curiosity?
out from 3 to 6.
Got it.
The rest of the time, she must be in.
Assumedly.
Drawer. Asian Pacific Fire Insurance Company. Rose Green, 4653 California Lane, San Francisco, California, 94104. Dear Mrs. Green, or Ms. Green, I have amended your fire insurance policy per your instructions. The property located at 4653 California Lane, San Francisco, California, is now insured for the sum of $1 million against fire or earthquake damage. The policy lists you as the sole benefactor. We thank you for your patronage. Please feel free to contact me if you have any further questions. Helen O'Leary. Why does that say HL/cow?
That's a good question. I'm not exactly sure.
There it is. I have done this game a couple of times. Every single time I get annoyed with the movement. Like I feel like it's almost worse than the last game.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But I'm also very familiar with the last game. Okay. I hate this puzzle.
Yeah, there's a word for puzzles like these.
One of the reasons I hate it is it actually, when the game released, was completely impossible. More or less. You had to get perfect. It had to be perfectly lined up, and you can see I'm struggling to even...
Yeah, you have to wait for the tile to line up in place.
I'm gonna turn my mouse sensitivity down.
That's probably a good idea.
I don't know if I'm doing it right yet.
Fair. I at least know where one of those triangles go. Yeah, you got it.
Do I?
Yeah.
Similarly, this goes here, and then we have the 4 triangles.
Yup.
See if this is it or not.
Should be.
In theory, I'm decent at these kind of puzzles in real life, so I should be decent at this puzzle, but I just remember the aggravation that I feel with this puzzle.
I did it!
Cool.
Woohoo!
That was, I think, the fastest I've ever done that one.
Probably.
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
I finished it.
Wonderful! But now I've got something else for you.
Of course you do.
I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the broken tiles on the hallway ceiling. You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job. I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
Okay. What time is it currently? It's currently
9:45.
9:45.
Well, actually, yeah. I think that's how the clock works in this game.
9:45.
Not how an actual clock works. That little hand would be closer to the 10 if it was 9:45.
Well, yeah, but a lot of people don't know how to read these kind of clocks anyways.
It's true. It's kind of a dying art.
So,
Hi,
yeah.
you must
Hello.
be Nancy. My name's Charlie.
Nice to meet you. Rose and Abby really have their hands full with this house.
Yeah, most of these Victorian mansions need a lot of work, but I don't mind getting my hands dirty, you know? This place will look great once it's finished.
Do you think it'll open
Do you
in
think
time?
you'll be open in time with all of these accidents and delays?
Yeah. Well, now that you're here, sure.
What do you know about the history of this house?
Not much. Lewis told me it was built in the 1880s and that it survived the 1906 earthquake.
Earthquake. Wasn't there also a fire? Or was that a different part of California?
I don't remember.
I think it was an earthquake and fire in 1906. Like an earthquake that ended up causing a fire.
Interesting.
I don't remember. It's been a bit since I studied that bit of history.
Who's Lewis?
He's an antique dealer, I think. I guess he does consulting work for Rose, like on Victorian furnishings and stuff.
Interesting.
Do you have any idea why there's been so many accidents on this project?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this work. Listen, Nancy, I really need to get back to work. I'm repairing some floorboards, so be careful walking around. Rose was looking for you earlier. Maybe she has something for you to do. See ya.
I mean, she does. She told me to ask you. I've got to turn my mouse sense to be back up now. Bed and breakfast on the rise. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause.
I should wait until he leaves.
Okay, then. Got an old newspaper article. Scandal, horror, outrage. Is this about the woman acting? Or something like that?
Yeah, women
Yep,
belong in the
will act
home,
on
not
stage.
upon the stage.
Yeah. The travesty. So we can't go over there until he leaves.
It's stuck.
Okay, that's stuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm not a pianist. Why do you put these piano things in games? Why can I zoom in on this? Famous non-alcoholic drinks and how to mix them. Minty Festival Punch.
Ginger Whisper.
Ginger Whisper.
Yep.
They make 24 and 20 servings. Jeez.
Yeah, you're making it for a crowd.
Well, yeah, and I guess for most types of drinks like that, you'd be making a lot of servings anyways of kind of punch type stuff.
I know a long time ago, they were advertising that Dr. Pepper was a holiday drink by heating it up, and people would drink it warm.
Weird.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Okay, so
Hello, Nancy. I see you've arrived safely from your long journey.
you kind of
But
look crazy.
I'm sensing an aura of danger around you. I can tell you're an inquisitive type, a little skeptical, and that you don't believe in ghosts.
And you do?
And you do?
I sense a very strong but restless spirit within these walls, and a restless spirit can soon become an angry spirit.
Does your intuition tell you who could be behind these recent accidents?
I'm not sure, but for some reason the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
Well, you'll be the first to know if I find a ghost floating over my bed.
Do you dare mock the supernatural?
No.
Just bear in mind what I've told you about this place. Spirits of the deceased can do unimaginable harm, especially to those who don't believe. Now, if you will please excuse me, I need to prepare myself for this evening. At that time, more will be revealed.
What do you mean? Okay. Yeah, that's just kind of a weird opinion of ghosts and that kind of stuff. Let's see here. She said there was some stuff about history in the front parlor here. About the history of the house. Ah, probably this. Okay, list of subscribers, June 18th, 1894. Valdez, E. Valdez, hotelier. So that basically confirms this was a hotel. 4653 California Street. And that it was owned by an E. Valdez, or at least that's who subscribed to this.
Mm-hmm.
Law offices of Maxwell, Metzger, and Maas. This went to Berkeley, California. Messier Albert Kenna, Esquire. 199 Bollander Mill Road, Berkeley, California. We are pleased to announce that your bid for the auction of the property located at 4653 California Lane has been accepted. Fee simple estate interests have now been transferred through the charitable trust set up by the property's grantor for the benefit of the Ladies Protection and Relief Society. Faithfully yours, G. Metzger, attorney at law. So sometime in 1906, so after the earthquake, this was sold at auction. And the money was granted to the Ladies Protection and Relief Society. Interesting. Looks like that's about it that's in there. There's a violin or viola over there. I can't tell the difference between them.
Right. Only until they're side by side that I could tell the difference.
If Semper was here, he would be able to tell us. Okay, it looks like this is our phone for the game. Yep, we can call home Bess or Emily. Whoever Emily is. Don't know that one.
I'm not sure.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else sitting here right now. What time are we looking at? It's 11 something, so Lewis isn't here yet.
Yeah, not for another 45
assumedly
minutes.
in here, yep. I'm not gonna try to do anything with any of his stuff because it's just not enough time. I don't feel like.
Mahjong?
When the four-sided box loses
Okay.
its border,
That's for 4.
Four-sided box loses its border and it has this symbol.
Yep,
You got that?
I did.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Is there any books that we can look at or bookcases? Oh, there's a bunch of missing stuff here.
it
Oh,
won't
look at that.
fit.
What won't fit? I just put
Your
my hand there. My
hand.
hand won't fit. It's funny how Nancy just knows exactly what book to pick out. The Theory of Music.
There
Okay,
you go.
That's fair. Treble clef, bass clef,
And all the
E, F,
letters.
G, A, B. I assume you know this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Gotcha. Got a musician in the house here.
Just a little bit.
More than me. I only played clarinet for like 2 years. And that's a different key than...
Yeah, it is.
That's a B flat key.
Mm-hmm.
History of the upright piano thingy
Yep. It
mabobber.
just gives you where those keys are located on the keyboard so that you can figure out the puzzle.
Ooh,
Hey, look, a
one
tile.
of the tiles. Cool. I can just move books around. What's this? Firebird. Oops. Not anything, just talking about a phoenix. Looks like.
Mhm.
Chess?
The knight.
Specifically the knight. That's interesting. Sometimes the movement gets to me. Legends of San Francisco, the city's most influential personalities. Lizzie Applegate. Well loved by San Franciscans, both for her cultural and humanitarian contributions, Lizzie Applegate was a talented actress and songwriter who began her career entertaining miners at the local gold camps. In 1880, Lizzie wrote and starred in the tremendously successful play The Bandit's Treasure, whose cast included Norma Dent Finn, Lenora Ghost, and Pam Dury. This initial success was followed by a string of other hits, including The Riddle of the Chinese Box, The Fire in the Phoenix Eye, and Rainbow Gold. Elizabeth Lizzie Applegate.
Interesting.
Interesting. I don't think there's much more to see right now. What time are we looking at? Okay, he should be here in a couple minutes probably. I don't remember exactly how time works in some of these games. It doesn't always make sense.
It's good to know it's here.
Agreed,
Yeah,
Nancy.
it is.
Subterranean San Francisco. Exploring the labyrinth below. That sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
Cobwebs.
Nice
Okay.
touch.
Sure. Okay, cool. Yep. That's
There-
fine.
Is there just a water heater in that window?
Probably. Figure we'll call Hannah since this is her friend.
Yeah.
3739.
Drew residence, Hannah Groon speaking.
Hi, Hannah.
Nancy, how are you? And how's Rose?
Great. I'm really glad you had Rose invite me out here. Her house is so beautiful.
I'm so happy you're out there. But I'm worried about all the accidents she's having. There's just been so many.
I didn't realize Rose was so young.
She's young?
How did you meet her?
Doesn't she look great? You'd never think she
No.
was a day over 50. I met Rose at the River Heights Community Theater after she retired from the school district, don't you remember? Abby was working with us too. Have you met Abby yet?
Yes. She thinks the house is haunted.
Abby has always been a little dramatic, but Rose tells me she really believes in that spiritualism stuff. A waste of time, if you ask me.
Rose mentioned some accidents she's been having. What do you know about them?
She doesn't say much, but I know they've become worse and worse. That's one of the reasons why I asked you to visit her, to see if everything is all right.
Do you suspect there's something more to these accidents?
I don't know. Rose is under a lot of pressure to open that bread and breakfast on time, and I'm worried that it may be too much for her.
I imagine the mansion was very expensive.
Rose spent her entire life savings on the house. If this
Jeez.
doesn't work out, she won't have 30 more years to earn the money back. Well, I should let you get back to your renovation work. Thank you for calling. There's probably no reason for concern. But be on the lookout for anything unusual. Goodbye, dear.
Boys, I am.
Mhm.
We'll probably have to call Bess later when we get stuck. Ooh,
Yeah.
side drawer. Dear.
You.
I've never seen Hugh spelled that way.
It's definitely interesting.
Okay, what's this one? Dear
Dear
Rose.
Rose.
Oh, it is Hugh. Interesting. There's probably more story there, but those are long.
Yep.
Okay, so paint scraper somewhere? Haha. Memory.
What time is it?
It is currently new 12:30. We could go talk to Lewis, I guess. He probably walked right past us while we were on the phone.
Probably.
If these characters actually walked anywhere. Nope. That can be one of two things.
Maybe it's midnight.
The only way to know is to go to her one on her
Yeah.
nightstand.
I see you.
Ew. Why are you looking at me?
I need a paint scraper.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a hat.
It's locked.
Does my luggage key work?
I don't think so.
Darn it. Hey, look, electrical sticking out of the wall.
We should grab that.
What, the electrical?
Yeah.
Ah. It ain't working.
Darn, not one of the game
Well.
overs. Sounds like another water heater.
Does. Oh, it's PM.
Oh, Lewis should have been in.
Should have been. Maybe he's just running late. That's the thing in these games.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see if Rose has something to say after we've scraped those tiles now.
How are the tiles coming along?
I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm sure it's very interesting, but unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about.
Fair.
Let's see. If you're any good at fixing things, there's a dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
Where did Abby find those papers that are in the parlor?
She told me they were in her room, which surprised me since it was completely empty when we moved in. Now, the room you're staying in was crammed with furniture. I think most of it was original with the house.
Is that so?
How did you find Charlie?
He just showed up one day. It was really odd. I remember Abby and I were in the basement talking about hiring someone to help us. 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang and there stood Charlie, looking for work.
What is Abby planning for tonight?
She's putting on some kind of seance tonight to contact these ghosts or whatever she thinks is causing all of these accidents.
Okay then.
How did
Sounds
you
like
meet
trouble.
Abby?
She
Yeah,
was
it
the
does.
drama coach back in River Heights, and we worked on a couple of plays together. My bid on this house was too low, so she pitched in her savings to help me get the place. If it weren't for Abby, I couldn't have afforded this place.
Have you heard of someone named Lizzie Applegate?
No, I haven't.
Okay then.
Whose laptop is that in the library?
Lewis leaves it here, but he doesn't like people to use it. He said he's had trouble with viruses lately.
I can
Sure.
see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
Okay, so she said something to do with...
The dumb waiter.
What did you just call me?
I wasn't talking to you.
The rope is cut.
Yes, it is.
That goes down to the basement, doesn't it?
It's actually on the second floor.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So if I go upstairs really quick. All you want. There's a opening right here. I know exactly what we need to fix it, but I don't know where it is.
It's fair.
I've played this game enough times that I know where things are, but not enough to
It's missing an eye.
yes it is. Not enough to know where everything is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I know the gist of what I need to do most of the time, but is Lewis in? Hello, senor? Hello.
Hello. I was so wrapped up in my book, I didn't hear you come in. My name
Really,
is
because the
Lewis
door was
Chandler.
really loud.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm Nancy Drew. I came out to help Rose and Abby with the renovations.
Yes, well, I'm very glad you're here.
Are you?
Are you a friend of Rose?
Yes, I'd like to think so, but I'm an antique dealer, and a client told me that Rose and Abby had recently acquired the estate. I'm an authority on the Victorian era, so they were only too happy to let me use the library in exchange for my advice on the renovations.
You must know a lot about the house's history.
Actually, I'm a bit in the dark about this particular property. However, as far as Victorian mansions go, I don't see anything remarkable about this one.
Really?
Abby thinks the mansion is haunted.
Does she? There have been documented cases of hauntings in older mansions. And I might add, not all of the hauntings were by friendly spirits.
Do you think a ghost is causing these accidents?
Accidents? I know Rose has mentioned some inconveniences like that wall covering and the light supplies, but I would hardly call those accidents. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment, and although I'd like to talk, I really don't have the time. Please, excuse me.
Okay then. Seems like you're just sitting here reading a book. Most likely about chess, because that was what was sitting there. Okay. Where?
Nice.
Now, did someone just go downstairs? Because that's the way they were headed?
Hey, Nancy. I really need to finish this up. Sorry.
It kind of sounds like Ned's voice actor.
A little bit.
Ned's not even in this game.
Nope.
I honestly cannot remember where the thing that I'm looking for is. I don't think it's in here, but... Just need to wait. What time is it? It's 1. She should still be in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could wait until evening and see what Abby has in store.
It's true.
Or early evening and get Charlie and Lewis out of here, because they both leave at what, 5?
Lewis, or you're saying Lewis or Charlie?
Both. I think they leave at the same time.
Yes.
Both
They
5?
leave at 5.
Okay. Gonna set an alarm for that. See if we can explore down where Charlie is and more in the library. Maybe get into Lewis's laptop. Because we're a snoop. That's...
It's not creepy at all.
It's open.
Oh yeah, because she's gone until 6.
Cool. Old West romances. Lizzie Applegate and the Bandit. El Diablo. Interesting.
Something's
Needs a
missing
brooch
here.
of some form.
Something's missing here.
It would appear so, Nancy. Mastering of the art of illusion. Okay then. Dead flowers. Zodiac Mew. Chinese tradition. Okay. Weird, but okay. Got a bunch of tarot cards. The fortune telling for business popularity. Her interactive publishing. Hey, look, it's
Yeah.
what's her face from the
From
last
the
game?
last game.
Moon incense.
Oh,
When the
boon.
moon sleeps and the sun plays.
Got it.
Cool.
What time are we looking at?
It's currently like less than 5:30, 5:20ish. Okay, there's not much else in here that we can do. It doesn't appear. We need something for that, and something's missing from the jewelry box as well. We probably are in here too early.
A little bit.
Okay. Let's go see what's in Charlie's area. Mr. Charlie.
It's stuck.
Interesting.
Ah, my old nemesis.
A key. Does that go to upstairs?
It goes to something.
Possibly upstairs. Or the piano? Is that locked? I can't remember.
I think the piano was stuck.
Grab a screwdriver.
Handy.
Just a compartment down there. Was this a key or was it just stuck? Yeah, it's just stuck.
It's
Okay.
just stuck.
Does this?
It's stuck.
Okay. It was worth a shot. I'm curious of...
Yep, there it is.
Some of those I'm not ready for.
I knew it was coming because of the trauma I endured when I was like 10.
It's fair.
Oh, the phone's ringing. Yup.
Okay then. Maze game? Please wait while the maze is loading. Oh dear.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Can I please? Oh my gosh, this is the speed I can go. It's all with the arrow keys.
I'm getting some Doom vibes from this.
Yeah, a little bit. I get that.
I don't think there's any jump scares in the maze, though.
I don't think there's anything in the maze. There's light now.
Handy.
Also, is this really a maze? I haven't seen any branching paths. I feel like I'm just following a hallway.
A little bit.
Back into this kind of architecture thing. Oh, there's a branching path. Is this just dead end? Looks like it. It's a branching path, but it dead ends immediately, so you can tell that you're not supposed to go that way. Ugh, these walls. Okay. Is that where I'm supposed to be going? Looks like it. That's a sound. Hotels, Zion Palace, Port, and yada yada. This one, Golden Gardenia Hotel. 4653 California Lane. Okay, laptop's password is antiques. He doesn't have a briefcase sitting here, does he? If so, it's 4653-4868. Outside of that, it looks like most of the others don't have to do with anything here, at least. Not available. Not available. Most likely not available. Yep. Not available. How is the trash not available?
It's a great question.
So is this just...
Lewis? Or
It could be.
antiques?
Cool.
Okay, yeah.
Can confirm. If we need to get into this again, it will be much easier. Yeah, he doesn't have a briefcase sitting here.
Yeah, I
Not
think
at
we
this
got
time.
it pretty early.
Okay, what time are we looking at? It is currently 6:15.
Mm-hmm.
What to do? I guess we could call Bess.
It's true.
Hello?
Anyone gonna-
Hi,
there it
Bess.
is.
It's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. George is here. Let me put her on the speakerphone.
Nancy?
Hi, George.
Hey, what's up?
I'm in San Francisco, helping a friend of Hannah's renovate an old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast. Unfortunately, some strange accidents have delayed the project.
Uh-oh.
Well, get this. One of the owners, Abby, thinks the place is haunted by a ghost named Valdez.
A ghost? Well, I'm glad I'm not out there.
Valdez.
Sounds like another case is in the works.
So tell us more about what's been going on.
Do you know anything about the house's history?
Do we know anything about the house's
I
history?
met
Not
the
really.
resident handyman,
not much.
Charlie. He's pretty young, and I don't think he has much experience.
Maybe he doesn't charge very much, so he's probably a good bargain for Rose.
Or maybe he's just cute.
Bess, is that all you can think about?
No.
Rose is really lucky. This antique dealer,
Seems
Louis
like all she
Chandler,
can
is
think about.
helping her out, although he doesn't know very much about the house's history.
That makes sense. If the house was built before 1906, most of its records were probably destroyed in the earthquake.
But wouldn't he know at least something about it if he's some kind of expert on old things?
I'm sure he knows a lot about old stuff, just not architecture or houses.
Can you guys give me a clue? I'm not sure what to do next.
We'll be more than happy to help.
But it might be more fun
How
to figure it
dare
out
you.
on your own.
Find a way to get into that secret attic you found.
It must contain important
Yeah, okay,
clues.
so this key probably goes
Search
there.
the whole house for a key.
Especially the basement.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy.
I like how they
Bye.
say, it would be more fun if you did it on your own. And then tells you a
Yeah.
massive hint. It's like the basement, this tiny little room.
Fortunately,
maybe you
we
should...
kind of already figured that out.
It's locked.
You don't say. Okay, what are we looking at here? We got a book, The Mysterious Storybook. Okay then.
It's locked.
So the same key?
It's locked.
No.
Different key.
Got a crowbar. Nice. Got a baby doll head. Oh, there's what I was looking for. Oh, wait. It's like Golden Gate Gazette. Probably from the early 1900s, be my guess.
Yeah.
Got another one of those. Bunch of
Nice.
booze things. Maybe not actual booze. Of course.
Nice.
Got a crowbar, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, I guess we can go downstairs and fix the...
Dumb waiter?
Hello. You can walk where I want you to walk, Nancy. Okay, assumably that's up on the second floor now. Instead of up probably in the attic. Don't know why it would go up to the attic. There it goes. Another one of these. And
Aha.
When the eye of the phoenix is in your hand.
Dragon Eye pottery. Some of these symbols are so close together.
Yeah, they really are. I have to exaggerate them a little bit.
Fair. Okay. Let's go see if Rose is around, if she has anything for us.
Hello.
How do you know Lewis?
He stopped by one day to introduce himself. He seemed awfully curious about our property, but he's an antique dealer specializing in the Victorian period. He's been extremely helpful advising us on authentic decor.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
So long.
So long. Okay. I assume this crowbar could maybe be used here,
Probably.
if I can
It's
walk up to it. Yes. Bad
Oh.
start.
Can't see where I'm going.
That's fair, Nancy. I will not make you go any further. Okay, so dumbwaiter's fixed. A bunch of little things fixed so far. I guess that's probably gonna do it for today. If you enjoyed, please let us know. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.